Hello future engineers, subscribers, viewers, and students. There is a video in plane trusses, and there are two methods of presenting the solutions to this. So I hope that through this video, your knowledge about analysis of trusses will be enhanced. So identify all the zero force members in the four trusses shown. So for part A, if you isolate joint B, or if you focus at joint B, we conclude that BD is 0. Remember, this is case 2. We have three forces. Two are collinear, so the unique member will carry no force. So BD, then after that, we proceed to joint D. At joint D, AD and DE are collinear. CD is unique. You may remove BD. Imagine that BD has been removed, so CD is also 0. So therefore, for part A, BD 0 and ZD 0. Then for part B, if we focus at B, BE is 0. And then at C, case 2, the two members BC and CD collinear. CE is unique, so CE is 0 also. Then because the reaction at E is horizontal, we have here roller support, so it is collinear with the force of DE, so therefore we conclude that AE is also 0. So there are zero force members for this part B here. BE, CE, and AE as shown. Then here, by just taking a cursory look, there's only one zero force member, and that is BD if you focus at D. So focusing at D, BD is 0. Then at part D, uh, only at joint D where we have member CD and DE collinear, so unique member is DF, so DF carries no force. So that's it for this first problem. So for this problem, I solved this in a comprehensive way. Method of joints and method of sections, and the manner the distances are also solved is by comprehensive method from algebra, similar triangles, or finding the points of intersection between two lines. So here is the problem. Determine the force in member BE, this member here. So first, I'll present method of joint. So we need to compute reactions at A, component reactions at A. So designating the members, remember the principle is we always assume that the member is in tension. As shown here, the angle here is 30.964 degrees. To compute this, inverse tangent of 3 divided by 5, so 30.964 degrees. Then at B also, that's the free body diagram. Well, in solving for the stress in BE, we have to proceed to joint B. So beginning at A, whole system first, we sum up moments about D. This is 300, obviously, AX, because we have 300 at C load to the left, so that's 300. So summation of moments about D equals 0 to solve for AY, and we consider clockwise as positive. So we have AY times 6, AY times 6 equals, so we have counterclockwise moment, 300, and this 300 here constitute a couple, so therefore the moment is 300 times 8, then plus 400 times 3. So AY times 6 equals 300 times 8 plus 400 times 3. AY therefore is 600 kilonewtons. So we put it in the FBD. Then at A, we sum up forces horizontal first to solve for SAE. We cannot solve SAB directly. So summation forces horizontal x equals 0. So SAE times sine of 30.964 degrees, then plus 300 equals 0. So SAE is negative. The negative sign indicates that it is in compression. Negative 583.09 kilonewtons. Then, still at A, summation forces y equals 0. So SAB plus 600 AY, then plus SAE, negative 583.09 cosine of 30.964 degrees equals 0. So SAB equals negative 100. Then we may proceed to B. It is compression, so you may you can solve SBE directly by drawing the force triangle of the forces acting at B. So that's the one way, direct way of solving SBE. But I'll just present basic approach, which is summation forces y first, then summation forces x, two equations to unknowns. And as I said, you may draw the force triangle to solve for SBE directly. So at joint B, summation forces y equals 0. So we have SBC sine 45. By the way, this is 45 degrees. The SBC is directed up to the right, and we have 3 meters, 3 meters. So that's why that's 45 degrees, or the slope is 1:1. So SBC times sine of 45 degrees equals downward force SAB, which is negative 100. So SBC sine 45 equals negative 100. So SBC is negative 100 over sine 45. Then finally, summation forces x equals 0. SBE plus negative 100 over sine 45 times cosine of 45 plus SBE equals 0. So that's the equation here. So since sine 45 and cosine 45 equal, you can cancel that. Transpose negative 100 to the right. So SBE is 100. Positive, so it is in tension. So that's it, but I'll present the other way, method of sections. So let's go back to the original problem. Let's section these three members here, and let's consider forces to the left of that section, cutting section, and the calculations of these reaction components at A is the same as in the preceding solution. So considering left portion of this cutting section, these are the three members cut, and members BC and AE will meet there, up there. So we sum up moment. Let's find that point there, and let's sum up moment about that point to solve for SBE directly. So that's, I'll call that point P. I'll call this XD from D to this foot of perpendicular XD, and that this vertical distance as YD. And the slopes are also shown. So this is 1:1, and this one is 5 vertical, 3 horizontal, so 5, 3. So considering this part first with slope 1:1, from the figure, YD as to 3 plus 3 plus XD is 6 plus XD equals 1:1. So YD over 6 plus XD equals 1:1. So setting up the first equation, YD equals 6 plus XD. Then for this triangle here, we have YD as to 3 plus XD equals 5 as to 3. So YD as to 3 plus XD equals 5 as to 3. Cross multiply 3YD equals 15 plus 5XD. And substituting the value of YD, which is 6 plus XD from here, and we can now solve for XD. 3 times 6 is 18 minus 15, 3 here. 5XD minus 3XD is 2XD in the right. 3 over 2 is 1. 3 over 2 is 1.5. So XD is 1.5 meters. This is 1.5 meters. Then the other way, let's find point P, considering point A as the origin. Imagine that's the origin. The slope, the equation of this line BP is y minus 5, yb is 5, equals slope 1 times quantity x minus 0. So from point slope form, y minus yb equals slope times x minus xb. So y minus 5 equals slope 1 times quantity x minus 0. So x minus y equals negative 5. Then the equation of this line AP rather, is equal to y minus XA0, YA0, so y minus y minus 0 equals slope, which is 5/3 times quantity x minus 0, because this is the origin. So y minus 0 equals 5/3 of x minus 0. Simplifying, that's 5x minus 3y equals 0. Equation 2. Solving equations 1 and 2 simultaneously, we get x comma y 7.5, 12.5. So the coordinates of P would be 7.5 comma 12.5. So if this 12.5, if x P is 7.5, so it's correct that it is 6 plus 1.5, so 7.5. 6 plus xd 1.5 is 7.5. That's correct. So that's why xd should be 1.5. Then yp is 12.5. 5 plus yd, which is yd is 7.5. Not shown here, but you can solve it from here. 6 plus xd 1.5, so 7.5. So that's 7.5 plus 5. That's why we have 12.5 with reference at A. So that's correct. And therefore, we sum up moments about P equals 0. That's the equation. Counterclockwise positive. So only SBE and these reaction components are involved in this moment summation about P. So SBE times YD, which is 7.5, then plus 300 times 12.5 equals 600 times 7.5. So again, SBE times 7.5 plus 300 times 12.5 equals 600 times 7.5. Solving for SBE, SBE is also 100 kilonewtons, and that checks that this answer is really correct. Then problem 3, compute the forces in members EF, NF, and NO. I just add EN, this one. So the shorter way to solve this problem would be by method of sections, although some members can be solved by method of section, and at a joint we can solve it, but it is just by method of sections. So we introduce this section here, but we put the reaction components at J0 horizontal and call the vertical component JY, here R sub R. So let's solve for R sub R, because the solution would be, I plan to consider cutting section through this panel, and we consider forces to the right of that section. So For the free body diagram of all other members, so summation moment about J equals 0 for computing RR counterclockwise positive. RR times 48 equals 400 times 12. We have 8 panels at 6 meters, so 48. So 6, 6, so that's 12. So RR times 48 equals 400 times 12. So R sub R equals 100 kilonewtons, and that is shown in the FBD of the whole system. We then introduce the cutting section 1, 1, and we consider forces to the right of that cutting section. These are the forces. Then let's compute the angle that EF makes with the horizontal. Inverse tangent of 0.25, 6.25 minus 6 is 0.25 over 6, and that angle is 2.386 degrees. So to solve for SEF, we sum up moments about N so that the other two unknown members will meet there and not involved in the moment summation. And I also apply principle of transmissibility of a force so that SEF will have only one moment component of its moment horizontal about N. The vertical component is not shown here because it passes through N. Its moment arm is 0. So the horizontal component transferred at E is SEF cosine of 2.386. So summation of moments about joint N equals 0 considering forces to the right. So the equation of the SEF cosine 2.386 times 6.25 then plus 100 times 24 equals 0. So from there we can solve SEF, and SEF equals negative 384.3 kilonewtons. The more accurate value is negative 384.333 kilonewtons. So remember the meaning of negative sign, it is in compression. I'm not showing it here, but in the class we made an agreement that you should put first that positive means tension and negative compression. So that's compression. Then to solve for SNF, summation forces y equals 0. So let us agree first that this is really correct. So summation forces y equals 0. So we have SEF, which is negative 384.333 sine of 2.386. I use the accurate value. Then plus 100 equals 0. So again, summation forces y equals 0. Negative 384.333 sine 2.386 plus 100 equals 0. So SNF equals positive 118.8 kilonewtons, and that is in tension. Then having found SNF, last would be SNO. We sum up moments about F equals 0. So clockwise positive, so SNO times 6 equals counterclockwise moment 100 times 18. So 3 panels, so 18. SNO times 6, summation moment about F, SNO times 6 equals 100 times 18. By the way, in computing SNF, this angle is 45 degrees. 6, 6, so 45 degrees. Summation, this equation is set up as summation versus y. So SEF, which is negative 384.333 sine 2.386, then plus 100, then equals the vertical component of SNF going down, and that is SNF cosine 45. That's why we get 100. We got 118.18 kilonewtons positive, so it is understood tension. Then finally, summation moment about F equals 0 clockwise positive. SNO times 6 equals 100 times 18. So SNO equals 300 kilonewtons. So to check, to validate these answers, we sum up forces along X, and it should be 0 to validate these answers. We haven't yet used that equation of statics, so let's use that for checking. Summation forces X should be 0, and let's consider leftward positive. And therefore, we have, beginning with SEF, negative 384.333 cosine of 2.386 plus the accurate value of SNF is 118.79. So I'll use that. So plus 118.79 sine of 45 degrees, the horizontal component of SNF. Then plus SNO, which is 300. And using your calculator there, summation forces X is almost 0. So, okay. So, we surely got these correct values of these three members. So, finally, we another way, by the way, so that SNF, the equation of SNF is not summation forces Y equals 0. To make it an independent equation, let's find the point of intersection of SEF and SNO, their lines of action, which will be somewhere here. And I'll call that point Z, and I'll call the distance of Z horizontally from R as XR. And then by similar triangles, we have XR plus 18 up to O here, XR plus 18 as to 6 equals XR plus 24 as to 6.25. So XR plus 18 as to 6 equals XR plus 24 as to 6.25. Solving for XR, XR is 126 meters. Then we sum up moments about Z, and I use principle of transmissibility before, so that there will only be one component of SNF that has moment about Z. The horizontal component passes through Z. The vertical component is SNF cosine 45. This is SNF cosine 45, and the distance is 24 plus XR, or what, XR plus 24. So summation moment about Z equals 0. SNF cosine 45 degrees times quantity 126 plus 24 equals 100 times XR, which is 126. Solving for SNF, it's indeed 118.8 kilonewtons. So that verifies further that these answers are really correct. Then finally, for EN, we draw the FBD of joint E, and the angles the same. This is the force of SEF, negative 384.333 kilonewtons. By symmetry, summation forces horizontal equals 0. I want you to show it that SDE is also negative 384.333. Obviously, or you somehow forces horizontal. Then finally, summation forces vertical equals 0 and downward positive. So SEN, because these two are equal, plus 2 times vertical component, 2 times negative 384.333 sine of 2.386 equals 0. So SEN plus 2 times negative 384.333 sine 2.386 degrees equals 0. So SEN equals 32 positive, so it is also in tension. So that's it for this video.